Hey traders, hey VIP members, hope you're having a wonderful day. This is the full market analysis for the 14th of February, Friday, just coming up to 2:30 here in the UK. And I just want to explain a couple of things in terms of gold before we go on. Let's have a look at the gold software. We can see we've got actually a sell entry here at 29.24, but I'm not convinced of that. And here's the reason why. We can see here on the gold on steroids reversal Pine script code is that we have an outside bar on demand. How you can use that very easily, just dial down to your 1 minute chart and then get into the trade once the price has gone green. Notice how it goes green, notice how red, this red sell here is 100 pips, believe it or not. So there's lots of opportunities in the 1 minute if you know what you're doing. So we do expect a little bit more out of this, but Friday afternoon, it's probably going to go quiet in the next few hours anyway, so I'll probably take off the table what I can. So that's one way to do it. You can wait for the 5 minute if you want to, but that will take some time. It's just gone green now. Or you can dial into the 1 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, whatever you prefer. The key to here is making sure you understand what you're looking for. So in this instance, we do have positive divergence in the market on a demand area. So as an example, we know, oops, wrong one. As an example, on a 5 minute chart, it gives us demand area, doesn't it? So this area here, 29.15, is a buy area, if you like. So if you want to be super aggressive, then just go into the buy area, and there's a buy area here on the 15 as well. See that? And an outside bar. So that combination gives you a very powerful entry with a very tight stop, if that's what you're looking to do. So just dial down. Once you've got those numbers, you can draw a line, say at 20, oops, wrong color, at 29.15. You can buy it on that point there with a 20 pip stop, let's say, and you'll get, well, at 29.15 you're making 120 pips already. But the other way to do it is to just dial down to the market if you're on the market, and then just wait for it to go green, and then have your target of the next resistance area, or take whatever profits that you want out of it. So let's go into the market and see what the hell is going on. We've had all the information. The retail sales have come out. Dollar is very weak indeed. As I mentioned, if it held on to 107.40, then we're probably looking at a bounce. I'm not totally convinced that it's going to stay short, but we have to trade what we see, not what we think. So we have positive divergence there, but we have to go with this. And so therefore, we then dial down to euro dollar, and so the euro dollar goes up. If the dollar goes weak, that's the way it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. So we've got oh, we're in the 30 minute. That's okay. So the 30-minute chart, dial down to the 15-minute chart, and there are your lovely entry points, targets, and stop. The software is designed for 15-minute. That's how the guys have actually put the software together, 15 minutes. So that you can dial up to the 30 minute just to make sure you're in the right direction. Make sure you've got some market structure there. Good idea. 15-minute chart, yeah, we've got nice market structure there, going up to 105.54. Now we might only be going for, what is this, 62 pips. Okay, it's within the average true range. That's the first important point. The other important point is it's 3 times risk anyway, so it doesn't matter if you're on the 15, 30 minute or even the 4 hour, you're still getting a 3-to-1 risk to reward, which is fantastic. So where else are we going? Right, okay, Euro Canadian to the upside, heading up. Now again, look at the 30-minute chart, just clarify where the market structure is. Are all the buys in? Is everything green? Color coded, of course. And you do have an entry point here waiting for the software to catch up. And we're probably going to hold in this over the weekend by the look of it, because of the low volumes coming out now. But nonetheless, it's a great trade. and it doesn't get much better than this. So we dial down to the 15-minute chart. We can see that there, and so therefore we expect this price to continue up. So this is, what is this? Yen futures. Yen futures. Let's go into the yen futures. So dollar is weak. Dollar is weak. Yen is strong. What is the trade? Yep, US yen. It's going down. Want to have a look? Let's have a look. There you go. That was our trade from a few days ago. Could have had a lot more, of course. But with the information and data coming out, we just never know. Swiss franc futures. Are you short the Euro Swiss? Good. So 30-minute chart, yeah. 15-minute chart, yeah. Do we have a... The great thing about this software is it gives you the entry point, it gives you the stop loss, it gives you 1, 2, 3 targets. And bear in mind, 3 targets is really, really important. If you saw gold this morning, it went up to our target almost exactly at 29.38, and it bounced right off it. So these targets are calculated using Fibonacci extension, which is highly, highly accurate. So just be aware. If you go for more than that, then you are risking the price reversing on you, is my point. So Swiss franc futures is long. So with the Swiss franc futures going long, we do expect the Swiss pairs to be going down. Not by much, but it's going down. So we do expect this price to continue down if the Swiss franc futures continues up. That's the way it goes. That's the correlation. New Zealand Swiss, Aussie Swiss, Canadian Swiss. There you go. So there's a nice entry this morning at 9:30. If you're in the markets at 9:30, that would have been absolutely brilliant. Hit target 2. Now the second target is 2-to-1 risk to reward. So if you get in at the earliest point here, then that's 2-to-1, which is more than enough. Pound Swiss entry point at 113.50. So let's go through the indices and see what's going on. Probably drifting off yet. So let's go into the 30-minute chart. We can see that the FTSE is doing nothing. S&P 500. Some of you trade this. Yeah, it looks like buyers are in. Buyers are in. No signal. Hang Seng. Buyers are in. But pretty much sideways today. So looks like the stock markets have actually just died a death, really. This is a DAX. I know members were talking about this morning, and we can see here, have a look at this on the gold on steroids. See how the price has moved down below resistance now. It's when it comes above, that's what you're looking for, even there, or as we did a few days ago there, something like that. So when it does that, then just avoid the trade completely. Dow Jones index sideways, looks like a sell is likely. Nasdaq, yeah, bullish. Nasdaq is bullish with a level 2 signal. No signals coming up yet because of low volumes probably. Euro Aussie, I mentioned this the other day and hopefully you got in it. A nice entry here at 165.90 and now just about hit target of 164.90. So congratulations if you got that one as well. Let's go down to the yen, shall we? Bit of fun. Now the yen futures is strong, but the actual yen pairs are not doing anything at all. Most unusual. We have a possible sell the Canadian yen, but look how it's up within itself. Aussie, New Zealand, Aussie yen, I can see quite quickly here we've got a buy on the New Zealand yen, which is weird. Don't want to be doing that one. Not when the yen futures are strong. Euro, yen doing nothing. So the yens are out of play at the moment. They're not clear at all. Pound Swiss sell. Canadian Swiss pretty much done its money. Aussie Swiss looks like a sell, doesn't it? Looks like a nice sell. We can do some calculations here, can't we? Now the stop loss here is saying 57.23. I like to take mine a little bit wider when it's 13 pips, for goodness sake. And 3 to 1. But the price is not, it's not doing anything at the moment, is it? But for the sake of 13 pips, it might be worthwhile. So let's stop 57.26, 56.77. New Zealand Swiss doing pretty much the same thing. Euro Swiss doing nothing, in the money but floating around at the moment. That should be a sell now. Aussie New Zealand doing nothing. Pound New Zealand, oh, had an entry there. Now I prefer, if I'm day trading as an example, I prefer to be using correlation. So US dollar DXY, yen futures and Swiss franc futures. Now the markets are pretty much all over the place, so day trading does seem to make a lot more sense. But I'll be doing the weekly Forex forecast at the weekend, so look out for that. We'll be looking at the long-term trends for next week, where you can get into those as well. New Zealand Canadian, Canadian's all going up. There we go. No signals. Oh, there was a signal there. So we've got a signal here on the pound Canadian. See the stop, 59 pip stops. All right. Now this says 3 to 1, but that's the point of entry using that stop. So you need to expand it a little bit. For me, 2 to 1, I require 2 to 1. I insist on 2 to 1. You can go 1.5 if you like, not a problem. I'll put a target on there, target hit for you guys, just in case you want to know when it's been hit. You're a Canadian, we've got that one as well, so that's in the money. Now, it's not ordinary for me to do that. I don't really like doing that. So I'll probably be taking one of these off, if you see what I mean. Once this comes into the money and gets to 2 to 1, or sorry, to 1.5 even, then I'll take one of those off. So I'm just flicking through because I haven't seen these for a while, out and about. Oh, US Canadian, yes. So this is the 30-minute chart. We can see it's very weak. And wait for the software. There we go. There we go. Beautiful thing. So yeah, so sell US Canadian. As long as the dollar DXY remains weak, then of course we can expect this to continue down. No break of structure as such, really, but nonetheless, for the sake of 32 pips, it's definitely worth a risk reward of 2.65. So have a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day and all that. Hope you're having nice romantic dinners wherever you are in the world, and have a wonderful weekend.